Now wait a damn minute. What's this mess in hearing about Cardi getting pregnant by Offset when she was supposed to be in a relationship with Steffon Diggs? At this point, I am convinced Offset has the best stroke game in the country because our girl just can't get enough. She was out here doing the most, claiming she was over him and that she moved on. Hell, she even made a whole song about being outside and messing with other men, only for her to pop out pregnant with his 4th child. Steffon clearly wasn't slanging that thing as good as she was making us think he was, if she still felt the need to run back to Offset to blow her back. Folks initially thought she was pregnant with Steffon's baby, but word on the street is that the baby is actually Offset's child. This entire mess started a few weeks ago when Cardi crashed out on Instagram and deleted all her pictures with Steffon. Initially, people thought he cheated on something, and they even clowned Cardi because Steffon has munitions baby mamas, has a kid on the way as we speak, and he is a known cheater. So the fact that she would be expecting him to treat her any better than Offset is crazy. He even got accused of robbing and trying to SA his former male stylist just months before he got with her. So clearly this man isn't the one Cardi should be laying with. But here we are. Anyway, going back to her deleting his pictures off her page, she fueled the rumors about him doing something when she also attended Paris Fashion Week without him.
Yes, it is an old boy because over the weekend, she scrubbed her Instagram clean of all of the photos with her and Steffon Diggs. So now reports are that there may be trouble in paradise. I have reached out to Cardi B's team trying to figure out what this means, and I have not heard back yet. But normally when this happens, there is something going on. So, of course, the fans grab that and they're trying to break down and digest what is happening. Steffon Diggs, however, does still have the photos up on his Instagram of, the swipe throughs with Cardi. There's been, back and forth online. And then Offset got unnecessary shots in this too. People were trying to say that he was posting celebrating, and he had to clarify that he was not. He was celebrating his music.
While all this mess was going on, rumors started going around that she was pregnant again, and obviously folks thought Steffon was the one who put that baby in her because so far as we know, she broke up with Offset. Not only that, but she did the absolute most to make it clear to us that she was really done with him for good this time. If y'all remember, right when she started popping out with Steffon and flooding our feed with videos of them all over each other, she got into it with Offset and even accused him of being S-sidal because he couldn't accept the fact that she didn't want him no more. She was going off and accusing him of threatening to delete both himself and her. She said she didn't care if he off-ed himself and that this was one of the antics he pulled every time he saw her doing good in life without her.
I really want to tell you about this. If I tell you about this this hating, I really want to tell y'all so much about this hating because every single time that I find like peace, first of all, the way this man fucking ruined my Valentine's Day, and then like I really want to let y'all know the chastness that he fucking did a couple of days ago. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it today. I'm gonna tell you about his I'm gonna say it soon. I'm going to say it soon, but I'm going to let a nigga keep trying me. I'm going to let a nigga keep trying me. I'm going to collect all my fucking evidence. So when I come here, I'm going to show y'all the type of nigga I breed it with.
At the time, Offset had also popped out with one of his side pieces, and Cardi also accused them of paying bloggers to post lies about her. She claimed that Offset's side piece had been sending her weird voice notes and videos of Offset blowing her back to make her jealous. People did some digging, and they actually found the page of the blogger Cardi was talking about. The blogger goes by the name One Goat Alexis. And yes, she was posting some shady things about Cardi. It actually wasn't hard for Cardi's fans to figure out this blogger's page because, as I said, she was trash talking Cardi a lot on her page, and some of it was for things that weren't necessary to even report on. It was giving very much she was on someone's payroll. In fact, she didn't even bother to hide it because once people started flooding her DMs, she put up a post on her Instagram and went off on Cardi. She said, "This is odd and random, but it is not new. One thing I can say is an apology will not be given because from what I know, one is not owed. I just hope Cardi takes today to relax and cool off because I love messy and we can be that today." She then went on to make a post on her IG stories in which she turned the whole thing on Cardi and demanded for Cardi to apologize to her instead. She said she had major tea on Cardi that could ruin her career and that if she didn't get her apology, she was going to go in and reveal everything. She said, "The fact I'm sitting on real tea so I don't embarrass anyone and I'm being told I have no integrity is crazy. I can post things and let everyone go viral. It wouldn't hurt me. Keeping it paint for the week, I'm owed an apology and I want it. I want it. I doubt people care about the drama between Offset and Cardi B for the 100th time, LOL. We all know the tea in between all of it. I'll love to spill. I want my apology. But this wasn't the only BS that Cardi had to deal with, y'all, because if y'all remember, I said Offset was bringing his new girlfriend to Cardi's house without her knowledge. Well, right after Cardi went on a rant about it and called out the girl decided to get even more disrespectful by posting a video of herself in Cardi's house. She was clearly trying to bait Cardi into a crash out, and it worked.
Hey, why you, I hit this girl up before. Like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me why you care that I'm in the house. You haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay?
Cardi also went on Offset for sending people to jump her homegirl just to get her to spite him.
Harassing me and harassing the men that I've been dealing with for months already. You've been harassing my friends. You got people you send people to get my friend beat, my home.
People were actually on Cardi's side with all this because Offset had no right sending his goons to jump that girl just because he has issues with Cardi. But here's where things get crazy. A blind item came out right after these allegations and accused Cardi of actually being the aggressor. The blind item said Cardi actually sent people to jump both Offset and his girlfriend, and even brought up Cardi's history of sending people to jump Offset's side pieces. This former A+ list rapper is trying to make it seem like she didn't send a bunch of men or any men to beat up people who were hooking up with her, one named rapper's significant other. Technically, she is correct that it wasn't men, but she did send a man and a woman to do the beat. Cardi B / Offset. Cardi actually addressed this blind item when someone brought it up on Twitter, and she said, "Enough with the lies. Where in my court papers does it says grown men touched any women? Nowhere. Why would I send grown men when my get active and they came out and said it themselves? My co-defendants were women. Y'all got that narrative from somebody that wasn't there." So as y'all can see, Cardi has been doing a lot to prove to people that she is no longer hung up on Offset. But come to find out, she's been messing with him low-key while she was with Steffon, and he successfully put a baby in her again. Word on the street is that this is the reason why she deleted those photos of Steffon from her page. He found out she was cheating, and when he confronted her, she got upset at him and deleted those photos.
Just give y'all some tea because Cardi B is indeed pregnant. And if you want some hotter tea, that week that they said that her and Steffon Diggs broke up, now this is alleged. They broke up because the baby is not Steffon Diggs' baby. The baby is Offset's. And allegedly, an argument ensued, which caused her to remove all her photos of him on her social media. Once again, alleged. This is tea that I heard through the grapevine. So, the baby is Offset's, allegedly. Steffon Diggs found out she was pregnant, knew the baby wasn't his, cut it off. Mind you, allegedly, this relationship is supposed to be for PR. Allegedly. So, for him, he felt like it would be bad PR to be attached to a pregnant woman when he knows he not gonna marry her, the baby not his. Allegedly. I want to be very clear about that, allegedly. But yeah, so Cardi B is definitely pregnant, and she plans on revealing that she is pregnant with alignment with her album drop. Either when the album drops or when the first single drops. But she is going to tell people that she's pregnant. Allegedly. But aside from that, we know that Cardi B loves to use her relationships, her kids, pregnancies for promo for her album. So of course Cardi B is pregnant.
None of this is confirmed, but it still has the streets buzzing, and baby, they are dragging Cardi to filth for playing herself like this. But some people also said that baby wasn't Offset's, because if it was, he would have been very loud about it. You know how petty Offset is. If that was his baby, he would have already clowned her new man for staying with her, so I don't believe it's Offset's baby, but I do think she's pregnant. Another person said, y'all really think that she's gonna let her ex-husband get her pregnant? She's not going back to that man. She's never gonna let him touch her again. She moved on. It's over. But now I want to know your thoughts. Do you really think Cardi is pregnant, or she's just bloated? And do y'all think she really let Offset knock her up again? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.